Noch da von Zeit zu Zeit, was sie treffen Passierungen in der Welt herum a Jiden, was wie voll wir sollen in sein vernommen und zu tragen und abgegeben mit anderen Sachen, in die Passierungen allein wecken die Aufmerksamkeit und ziehen zu dem Psycho von einem Menschen und von einem Jeden befragt, soll sehen, dass nicht Chas V'Sholem, wie der Rambam bewohnt, Mikro-Niklis, eine zufällige Sache, was hat getroffen über Emetzens, ein Neifall oder Emetzens, eine gute Sache, eine nicht gute Sache, nur dass in jeder Sache über השגחה פרטית.
The purpose of Neshei Chabad is to bring the
Neshei Chabad convention in Detroit, Michigan. Let's say 20 ladies went, figure out how many children did we leave at home. Baruch Hashem, on Ainora.
It was in February 1979, and Monday morning, the women, took off for the airport because they were all planning to travel home.
In Brooklyn, in the shadow of Grand Army Plaza, some parts of Eastern Parkway are plowed out. But as you can see here, other parts of the parkway are not at all plowed. These cars stuck and good.
The Rebbe hat geholfen. There was a terrible snowstorm. So all the ladies are sitting at the airport in Detroit. No planes.
To give you an idea how bad it is and how long it may take for New York City to dig itself out of all of this snow, that tow truck is attached to this city's snowplow.
Miriam Popak's the head of Neshei Chabad out-of-town conventions at the time. Now her daughter, Mrs. Feldman, took over. She went to the telephone and she called New York.
They have to get home, and here's the snowstorm, and they all began panicking. And they asked my mother to call up 770 and ask the Rebbe for a bracha. They should be able to travel home.
Rabbi Klein answers the phone, and she says, we're stuck in Detroit. Rabbi Klein said, ein minut, and he goes to the Rebbe. Mrs. Popak keeps asking for quarters and dimes and nickels, ching, 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 ching. Rabbi Klein comes back, and he says, the Rebbe will wissen, was heißt stuck.
These are the words of the Rebbe. Monday, Chaf Beishvat. The Baal Shem Tov's teaching that every occurrence contains a directive in serving Hashem is a topic that has been spoken of and discussed at length innumerable times. I am sure that you too have given speeches on this topic. Yet now, when an incident has happened to you, you seek to attach the most distorted possible interpretation. That is absolutely amazing. The simple and obvious reason for the delay is this. It is possible to disseminate Torah and mitzvos to a far greater degree than was accomplished during the convention. You are therefore being granted the merit through the snow which descends from heaven of completing the above task with an extraordinary abundance and intensity of Judaism, similar to the extraordinary abundance of the snowfall. Your efforts in completing the convention's task of disseminating Torah and mitzvos should be extended to the city, the airport, publicity in the newspapers, etc.
Wo dem Hashem mitzad der Geber Kinono, wie der Baal Shem Tov sagt, dort wo Yid gefindt sich, hat der Rebischter dahinzu geschickt und geschickt als Scholiach. Soll dort versprechen Jüdischkeit und machen lichtig die Finsterkeit von Golus durch Tero Eir.
The women ran around the airport giving out Shabbos candles.
Some women went off to the university campus. Some of them set up different booths in shopping malls, also with Shabbos candles and talking to the women about all the mitzvahs of the Jewish women. After they reported to the Rebbe of everything they had done, this is what the Rebbe answered. It is a particularly great merit when the Almighty points with a finger and clearly shows one what to do from on high. May all your activities undertaken as a result of this divine indication, be highly successful. It is obvious that each and every woman will soon travel and reach home, for she will have completed her mission.
Das, was hat getroffen, und man hat das gesehen oder gehört wegen der Ruf, und befragt noch einmal gehört mit der Sache Einzelheiten, ist das sichere Sache, wie der Baal Shem Tov hat erklärt, als keine Sache nicht auch in Zufälligkeit in der Welt. Und jede Sache, was Jid sieht oder hört, ist in der Ruf eine Umweisung von dem Ebersten, was soll sich fühlen, zu lieb dem, was der Eberste hat ihm beschaffen, was in der Ruf besteht, echt sein Tewe, echt Begashmis im einfachsten Sinn, in dem Leben von seinem Leben und dem Besprochesleben und dem jüdischen Volksleben Bichlal, von welchem ist Teil.
There are women all over the United States today that are lighting Shabbos candles because the Nishi group, this is what they called us instead of Nishay, the Nishi group was stuck in Detroit, Michigan. Aid is kein Molnit stuck. If you're somewhere, that's where you're supposed to be.